Hans on patrol and everything, but uh, you've never tried to like communicate more with him, it.
Out of character, I think I did try one time. I don't remember entirely, and Adam said that we couldn't communicate on that level. I'm not positive. I have to double check with Adam on that, but I think that's what happened.
Right.
According to the
I
item,
think
it
you,
looks
I
like
think you
it's
probably
the same
check the
as...
stats. If it's got like intelligence, it can probably process some stuff.
Yeah.
Well, it's similar to like
Or
Find
intelligence.
Familiar, basically.
Yeah, but it did have a past life, unlike a familiar.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm pretty sure, because I could be wrong on that.
But the difference is that Hans is something like material, like physical. Like Pebble is like
Yeah,
a spiritual birdie.
Yeah, when Hans is unanimated, he's still like a hand.
Yeah, that's why I'm curious. Like the story of Hans. Maybe our next quest will be to find the rest of
So
his
you just
body.
have to teach it
I've thought of
American
that.
Sign
What
Language,
happened
the
if we-
alphabet, and then have it write out your entire story.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, I've thought about like if we found its body.
Does it have a memory though? It's.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, we get to pick Adam's brain about something he did not expect.
So is it. Marvis just has a lot of questions, so he just sits down, ponder everything.
Too much time on our hands out here in the swamp.
While our
Idle
DM is gone, we
stabbing
got
and
attacked.
smashing.
Yeah, while our DM is gone, we got attacked by like 50 undead, killed them all, and leveled up.
Yep.
So
We're level 12 now.
that's what happened, right, guys?
I mean, I can still hear y'all.
Good job, team.
To be busy.
All right, so I get. Oh, okay. So I use the rope trick, and I'm gonna go to the edge of the hill, and I'm gonna start roping all of the zombies in one by one. So I'll rope it in, and then somebody smacks it, and then I'll rope another one and smack it.
I got my quarterstaff.
We farming.
Get it in its
Tank me pulling.
I think we can do magic stuff for like an hour. So if I can get one zombie every, say, 15 seconds, every 2 rounds, then we can get 5 zombies a minute. Get 300 zombies total. That's pretty good.
I'm picturing a super popular TV show where they started throwing rocks at zombies, and it didn't end up well for them.
Yeah, I feel
They
like
didn't have magic spells.
I think Adam would come up with something like if enough zombies die on the hill, the magic disappears, and then we'd get overrun by like 1,000 zombies.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh,
But
yeah.
until he gets here.
Yeah, and then we could just run to it.
But then we light a torch, and we'll just laugh at them.
The torch only helps us. It doesn't make us invisible. It just increases our odds.
I know, but we can hide like behind leaves when we have Pass Without Trace, dude. It's a +10.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
some crazy shit like that.
There's no way all of them discover.
I got like 50 stealth. We got this.
Dave is super stealthy. Remember when he did that backflip off that roof?
Shit was dope.
That was pretty cool.
That wasn't... One, that wasn't stealth, and 2, I wasn't wearing armor.
Well, you tried to stealth into the back.
Oh,
and
yeah.
That's why we got discovered, and then
That's
we're
right.
doing acrobatic cat feet stuff.
That's right.
I wasn't there and his jaw dropped.
He's just, whoa. I don't know why that just happened. Something cool must have just happened somewhere.
So I guess breakfast and start heading out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much anything we want to do. I think we kind of need a DM at this point.
Do we need water walking for this part?
Yeah.
Probably, especially with the rain, we'd probably need.
Oh,
it, like,
yeah,
every-
that's good.
Stuff's probably even swamps probably higher.
Soggy
Probably
boggy.
Random creatures underneath the water now that are going to attack us.
So then, okay, got it. So Grant takes out a piece of cork, starts chewing on it, chews it up like crazy, and then he spits it onto a bowl.
Says,
And
"Snack,
then
what are you
starts
doing?"
The ritual. the same ritual I've been doing every day. And then he spits it out into the bowl, starts swirling it around a little bit, and then he wipes a little line on your head, like at the beginning of Lion King. And then now water walk is on you.
Water walking
Thank
is
you.
what?
Is on us.
Yes.
Thanks, Rafiki.
That's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it like what's Rafiki? I'm gonna do it like Rafiki and give you a little line of spit and cork on your head. Magical spit and magical cork. Good stuff.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is this how Cal
Excellent.
does it?
And like
This is different.
This is
I don't
how
want
the
to play
ritual is
favorites,
taught
but
to
some
me.
invocations are better than others.
The line on your forehead represents the surface that you can now stand on.
So I have to stand on my head?
I appreciate it.
Can I stand on Davis's head?
Better not.
No, the line is the liquid. Never mind.
We're not walking on spit. We're walking on water.
So
Wait, is
I
the
have
swamp full of spit?
I have a question then. Do you have to do this every hour, or is it just once it's once, then you just basically like kind of imbue
What
the
is that?
magic again?
Say
Like-
that again, Adam.
So, water walk has an
Or
hour.
do I have to reapply it constantly?
That's what I'm asking. Like,
Have
is
you
it
been
just
spitting
an
on our faces
application
for-
of the, and then you just kind of re-imbue the magic, or are you gonna have to do that every single time?
No. It's just the cork will stick to their foreheads for a little while, and then it'll probably blow off in the wind. But
So
yes, the magic is in there. It's probably not even the cork. Like the spell is done. It's when I'm enchanting the cork
It's
in
all
the
in the
bowl, but it's
It's
just
the
part of the ritual to put it on people's heads.
I get you. I like it.
They
I
don't
like
know
The
it.
magic's in the spit.
I don't know that either.
Thank you, Grant.
You're welcome. The law bearer loves you. It's fine.
I love him too.
Random aside, like, we know we're talking about the maze, and you can handle any maze. So there's literally a maze spell. It's much higher level. And what's funny is there's like two exceptions for like there's two beasts or two types of things that are unaffected by the maze, and one is a Minotaur, which I think is freaking hilarious because of the mythology of like them being the guardians of labyrinths and stuff.
Right.
And that
Nice.
and Angie, I don't know if you remember what the last character that I played was prior to me running the 4th edition campaign. In the campaign before that,
The Minotaur?
I was a Minotaur. I was a Minotaur rune priest.
Oh, with Chester's thing.
Yes.
New worm
With
and shit.
Opa.
Yeah.
That character's name is
Confirmed. Davis most likely to survive hell.
Opa.
That was the combat in that game was kind of fun. I mean, getting to play the board game fighting is interesting in 40.
Yeah. Anyway, I just thought that was funny. Like, I love that spell because of the it's got that like exception for just funny flavor.
Right. Is this the 5e version?
Yes,
That or were older versions of Maze like that too?
I'll have to look.
Yeah, 5e for sure has it. I linked it in case you guys wanted to read it, but it does say on the second paragraph.
Yeah, Minotaurs and Garistros, I think.
Yeah. Automatically succeed. Garistas are just basically demonic minotaurs.
Nice.
So, yeah. So good role playing while I was gone. It's still not morning because you guys got to take advantage of the comfy food.
We've solved gerrymandering in Whitlaw, by the way. We
Nice.
figured it out.
I'm proud of you guys.
It was based on the sewer system.
Does it loop back to some sort of tax or education system as well?
It does, but there's a
Actually.
strange one in Davis's hometown that we're a little concerned about. There's some weird taxing going on there.
I'm assuming it has to deal with little people like gnomes and stuff.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
Mecha.
yeah. I understand that tax. It's a spooky one. But hey,
Yes. On to the waters, to the swamp,
yes. So
to the north, I guess.
yeah, the general direction that you guys sent Pebble originally was north, and that is kind of your best understanding of where to go. That being said, it is that early morning, like 5, 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning, and the rain has not stopped. It hasn't gotten any harder, but it's just continued throughout the course of the evening. Definitely, since you guys are exposed up here on the hill, to benefit from the warding of away from the undead, you guys have gotten wet over the course of the night. As best as you guys could, you stayed dry, but as is, you guys are fairly wet. But you guys pack up your camp, set up your marching order, and continue your best while Rock releases Pebble, and Pebble will continue to do the up, down, tweet, tweet, up, down, tweet, tweet, just as a little guide for you. Is there anything specific, or are you guys just going to follow Pebble? Anything you guys are looking for, or keeping an eye out for, or focusing on?
I'll just keep my map stuff going. That's about it.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
If I am wet, oh wait, I can prestidigitate myself dry, right?
You can take time to do everybody, honestly, if you wanted to. But
Okay. I would focus on that, and then once
Okay.
once I feel everybody is dry, I would focus back on the path ahead.
okay. Departing from the hill, it takes you guys 5 minutes to actually get to the part of the deep root where the canopy is dense enough, and almost no rain actually gets through. Most of it is just what ends up kind of trickling down the plants and the leaves and all the way down. And Al, you just kind of, as people are passing by, pulling water with your prestidigitation and dropping it, pulling water, prestidigitation, and that. Everybody has a completely filled water skin. Obviously, it's been raining. Y'all had the water buckets going from the rain collector and all that. So you guys are golden on that. The rain does bring relief from the biting insects as well. So that's a nice little advantage as well. But you guys continue heading. Are you guys lighting a torch or just relying on the light spell and the drift globe? What's that looking like?
No, can we get another undead warding goopy torch?
Is it going to be able to stay lit well in the rain?
Yeah, it's not raining that hard here though.
Yeah, and here the rain gets kind of blocked off, and okay, Rock's got a 15-6. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, so recharge your items. Palisor, go ahead and let me know what you rolled.
Oh, do we take a long rest too?
Is
guys?
it a D6, right?
D6, yeah.
3.
3. Okay, so just you're automatically
Plus
passing
3.
anything that's 11 or lower. Yeah, so you, Marb, on your torch, you guys only really used about 2 hours of that torch, and then you guys established a camp. So you have 6 hours left on your torch, and then everyone else has their full torches. So up to you, whichever torch you want to burn,
Do
just
we need to
please
do it during
rack.
the day?
It's up to you guys. I mean, it's still pretty dark under here, right?
Yeah, I'm actually kind of saying that in character.
Okay, that's good.
I have a mechanical question for the survival pouch. It says 5 times a day
Mm-hmm.
you can reach whatever. So it recharges once a day.
At dawn. So there, it isn't quite dawn yet, but for the sake of this, you can go ahead and say it recharged. I'll let you know when you can start using it again, right?
So if I use it 2 minutes before dawn, and then dawn, I use it again, can I get double stuff?
You essentially can, yes, because dawn, so keep in mind, so dawn in D&D, right, and in those is a natural, it's like a force of nature, dawn, dusk, all that. So that's what it draws its power from and recharges. So do you actually know the exact moment of dawn? Not necessarily, but if you wanted to take advantage and be like, all right, I'll use it late, use the items, dawn should be in an hour or two, so I can double dip. Yes, you can. But then it's inert for after 8 hours for the rest of that part of that day, right? So you gotta weigh it.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
What was it?
Yeah. So, anywho, with that, you guys do up to you. If
You
you
want
do
to
like,
try and make double packs of donkeys and we can play a polo match with 10 of them.
10 asses.
Sorry, that was out of guess, but that's not a thing Grant would say.
and as far as the The Borrego, I might need to double check the wording on the original item because you're essentially,
Yeah,
asking those
it's weird.
souls to manifest. So it might be that there's only those 5 possible souls. I'd have to check that. But yeah, so you guys are continuing north, following Pebble as your faithful, familiar companion flies up ahead and is acting basically as your North Star. You guys are just marching forward. It's kind of a relief once Al gets to you, each of you, and kind of after a few moments, from head to toe, magically whisks away the water, and you guys are able to continue forward. I guess for the sake of it, Rock, go ahead and roll me a d20, and I'll do Pebble math for you. Eesh, I need my chair.
Lead us in the wrong direction.
17.
17. Okay, 19. Yeah. So you can just, with your connection with your familiar, you know that Pebble's very confident in the direction she's going.
Does
And
Pebble know how long it'll take? I ask of Rock as Davis.
I didn't ask Pebble. I'll ask her next time she's hanging out.
You can ask her right now? Can't you always?
Well, she's far away, so I can't hear her response really. We don't I need to hear her tweets.
Oh, okay.
We kind of read off each other more so than I can't read her thought. Also, probably won't be able to tell me, but I'm hoping if I'm like, hey Pebble, tell me in tweets how far away it is, that she'll give me something.
One tweet for every hill between here and there, or something like that.
Yeah.
Hill may not be the best distance. Sorry.
no, you're good. I was just wondering. Okay.
I accidentally clicked.
Is anyone else doing anything in the initial offset for the day as you guys depart? We're just trusting in the group.
Be nice. Hey.
I want to look for any more those undead tracks or more. So if I ignore the animal ones, focus on the undead ones, just looking for any suspicious activity. Maybe if there's more tracks that can lead us or give us more clues if we're going in the right direction.
All right, yeah. Go ahead and give me a survival check. As you kind of take your time, focus. So there are some undead tracks coming here. As you're looking through it, there's not really any sense of pattern. You think you swear you catch onto a trail, and it kind of lines up with how Pebble is going, and then it just kind of doubles back on itself. And then there's another trail and another trail, and then after about 10 minutes of just trying to figure out, it looks like it's just a mindless path, honestly.
Okay.
So, but again, you're in that process of trying to just ignore all the animal trails. You come to the conclusion that a lot of animals have returned to this portion of the woods or swamp.
With seeing that things have returned to this area, Adam, and remembering that on our way back to Green Hill, we went through that territory where there were trolls and stuff.
Yes, sir.
I'd be a little on the lookout for anything that would maybe seem like they have come to this area as well, changed areas, knowing there's more life in this area now or anything.
So going through, go ahead and give me a perception check.
13.
13. You're on the lookout. You're trying to see tracks. You see some more heavy footfalls, larger. You're not necessarily sure if they're troll, but it's a hunch that's going to stick with you for a while, I'm sure.
Okay.
Because I guess having lived in the swamp for as long as you know that trolls are fairly brash and they like to challenge themselves and prove their strength and everything. So if there's an opportunity, they will definitely
Right.
Yeah, so
I'll go. I'll just give a warning to the group. Just be like, hey guys, remember those trolls that we had to run from? There's, I don't know. Don't have anything concrete, but I got a feeling that they could maybe be in this area as well. So let's make sure we don't sing any songs or set off any explosions again, and kind of look over at Rock.
I think all of us look at Rock.
I was gonna quietly put away his loot.
It's like, damn, bro.
Not me.
Sorry.
I mean, it is nice to have marching music sometimes. It's fine.
Yeah.
Maybe not now, though.
But you know
Especially
what's
as we
better
get
than
closer
that?
to this
Not getting
hour.
eaten by trolls.
Yeah.
Just let
Fair.
the rhythm of the rain guide you guys.
So I'll let this be kind of like a group check. You guys can do survival for either how you're navigating through the woods, your choice. Survival, perception for just keeping an eye out on possible threats, dangers, points of interest, or you can tell me something else that you'd like to do and how it's going to be applied. Just let me know.
Can I use athletics the same way I was before?
Okay, yeah, go for it.
50.
All right.
But everybody's got to do something, I think you said?
Yeah, like if you don't have anything unique, you can either do just a perception or a survival, and just let me know. But if you have some other ideas,
Does that 17 I rolled for Pebble count as mine?
sure. Yeah, so that 19 total for Pebble.
Yeah, you're on Pebble duty.
I'll say while everybody's rolling stuff, I will at one point go to Rock and be like, hey, sorry for like yelling at you when you woke me up, but you kind of startled me, and I didn't mean to push you, but I'm a little ill at ease.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Like, I appreciate a good prank or, you know, things like that. I'm just not ready for it.
I miss Dragnar.
Yeah.
He punched me in the face a lot less than the rest of you when I pranked him.
Oh, fun and games until you get punched by Dreknar.
Can I try to motivate the group? 'Cause I want to say I'm often distracted by being wet and prestidigitating everybody.
Sure, go for it. Let me know what you're doing.
That'd be a performance.
Yeah. If you want to perform or if you want to persuade, up to you. You gotta like how you're doing it so we know what type of role to apply to it.
Gotcha.
Did you say, like, as you're doing
We've been-
prestidigitation?
After his prestidigitation,
Or
yeah.
after?
I guess in between, because I think every 10 minutes I'd probably try and dry everybody off. I'm like, I feel wet. Maybe everybody else feels wet. Nah. They say it's new territory. It feels the same as before. It's in the new. We got this, guys. I mean,
I'm inspired.
personally, I'm not scared of the necromancer. What's he gonna do? Summon a bunch of skeletons? Skeletons ain't got no muscle. We got this shit.
I'm sorry, but deception check on that one.
I mean, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
at
I'm
it,
very
so-
doubtful of how much Al knows about necromancers.
Oh no, deception.
My best.
You're very good at it. It's fine, but yeah.
Oh,
Can I roll something against that?
Insight. Yeah, if you really want to, it's insight against his deception.
I mean, what the hell are a bunch of
My
skeletons gonna do to
insight
us?
is-
Super stupid.
yeah.
If you sneeze at them long enough, hard enough, they're gonna fall over.
Oh wait, I can't possibly.
Necromancer ain't
beat
got
his
shit on
anyways.
us.
Okay. I mean, you
Do
know,
I really want to
I'll
spend
admit
a spell slot?
the arson probably won't gonna
Insight
work
check.
on the skeletons, but we can arson the necromancer. Easy.
okay. I like the confidence.
It's an infectious kind of confidence. So, hey, I would allow it if you want to.
All right,
You're,
just
you're welcome to it.
because I rolled pretty close.
Oh, I rolled good.
Oh, yeah.
Too, but no, I didn't.
Ooh.
Bring it up. Oh
Oh my god. I messed.
So yeah, Davis, you've been around Al enough times to know that
no. Wow.
sometimes he defaults into, talking himself up as a ways to motivate his own self, right? And he'll kind of like say things that he doesn't necessarily mean, and he's not intentionally lying here to the group. He's just lying to himself.
He's probably 400 years old. What the fuck is he gonna do? You can probably sneeze on him too.
I mean, I get that you're lying, but I also see what you're trying to do, so it's fine. It's cool.
Don't necessarily call him out on it. You just kind of. So yeah. So with the general really good motivational deception and the nice for essentially the checks were all, what, the lowest one was a 13, I think, in total. So you guys, for the next 4 hours.
I'm sorry.
Stop turning my chair. For the next 4 hours or so, you guys are able to very easily traverse and keeping an eye out for. And Calusor, you start seeing a couple more heavier footfalls, but they seem to be heading in a direction, but not necessarily in the same path. Like, you're not following this path. Marb, you're looking for undead tracks, and there are undead tracks. And as the time kind of progresses, they do seem to become a little bit more and more, but not all of a sudden like completely dominating.
Alarmingly more.
Yes, yeah. Davis, you've gotten pretty used to hacking through all this, and like I said, so like the next 4, well, even 5 hours, you guys make some really good progress to the point of where you get to a portion that it's still raining, and you kind of start now seeing it almost open up more. Like, it's still deep root, it's still dense, but now you're starting to actually see pockets of, well, where there's some waterways cutting through, where there's some partial clearings, 10 feet, 15 feet or so. The types of plants are slightly changing, maybe not nearly as gnarled, and some of them are starting to become more like straight. And then you start to kind of pick up on some other, I guess it would be perceptions. Yeah. Based off of just like your passive perceptions, it would be Calusor, Marb, Al, and Grant. You do start to notice that there's those clusters of the Usnia, the old man's beards, just kind of starting to crop up more and more in the area that you're traveling. So, but it's been a pretty solid, trek. The rain, now that there's parts that are starting to open up, are starting to actually come down on you a little bit more. So you kind of,
as soon as it became like lighter outside, probably would have gone up to Marb and been like, "Hey, we probably don't need that torch anymore, so we could try and save some hours on it."
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know how you put up a torch, but I agree. And kind of like put it out.
Yeah. Literally,
like on Survivor, we have a cup on the end of a very long stick.
Nah.
Adam, I'll
Mhm.
cast Druidcraft because I can instantly light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or a campfire. So I'll just
nice.
just make the torch off.
Yeah, cool. Easy enough. Yeah. So as you're kind of like looking for a way to, take out the fire, and you think about dipping the torch in like a pool of water that's gathered, Calusor just kind of, and a little bit of druid magic extinguishes the flames.
Oh, I'm just gonna spit on it, but that worked. And I high
Someone
five
spit today. What the hell? Get Grant to spit on it. He loves spitting.
So I would say, Marb, you have 1 hour left on your torch. Okay?
Okay.
So mark it however you see fit. But yeah, as you guys do open up, you hear kind of the sound of some running water, kind of not like a big body or anything, but just, I can't imitate the sounds of running water that well. But kind of babbling along, you do kind of open up and see I guess out of curiosity, oh, sorry, girlfriend's kicking me.
Get him good.
You are able to see, with some stones and some trees, and it just seems to be a little bit more open. You can kind of look up and you can kind of see the sky and you see the rain clouds, and it's still dark and overcasting. And every once in a while, you hear and see just that crash of thunder and the rumbling. You guys march forward, kind of staying close to one another, and I guess if everyone could, because you're all proficient in perception, can y'all all make me perception checks?
Well, there's a natural 2.
Natural 2, 9.
Also, Adam, I don't know if you saw the question I had above. So I rolled a 6 on my D8 for that reward. Does that mean I just get it back
Oh,
immediately?
natural 1.
No, because it's not a merit die.
Yeah, it is.
I can see the future.
I don't think it's
I
intended
can do that.
to fuel itself, though.
That's fine. That's fine. That's kind of what I was
Yeah.
asking.
We might have to clarify the wording on it, but it's not intended to fuel itself. All right. Okay. So yeah, interestingly enough, a lot of you guys are focusing on other things. How the travel's gone. Some people are focusing more on the undead and the trolls, and Rock. You're kind of just like, there's the damn old man's beards again. They're back.
Al is super paranoid.
Al and Grant, you guys are paranoid and on point. And as you guys are kind of walking, and you're kind of approaching this small stream. I mean, maybe 10 feet across at the most, and it's shallow. Like, you probably maybe get ankle deep, maybe halfway up your calves. It's not anything deep. You kind of get this weird sense of like your hair start kind of standing on end, and you kind of smell that kind of like an electrical fire kind of smell, like when you smell like that electrical burning sound, and it kind of hits y'all's nostrils. And as you guys are looking around, you do kind of just start to see, it's like some water just start to kind of flow in the opposite direction. And do you say anything or do anything?
Whoa.
Yeah, probably
Does
put
anybody
hands
else
out. and-
smell that?
Smell what?
It's still raining, right?
Yeah, it's raining. And as you guys were at, he asked if you guys smell that. It does kind of not all your nostrils do kind of now notice it, let's say. Hopefully this is working.
Why does it smell singed? What's going on?
There you go.
Did you say how far across is it?
10 feet.
Can you guys,
Stream is like 10 feet across only. It's shallow. So
do you guys see or no?
We see full all black.
I see like
I
the
see
tentacle over
myself
here.
Yeah, the
and,
token.
Grayscale?
down here.
out stuff.
Oh, I see me.
Okay. Wait, I'm trying to do the lighting stuff for you guys. I want to do that. So give me
I
a second.
only see myself though. I don't see the rest of.
I got you. All right.
I don't
Come on,
even
Drift
see
Globe.
myself.
No, you guys got drift globe. There. Help. Ah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Hey
okay,
boy.
there we go.
That's my boy.
There you go. So drift globe's been kind of
put my hand up
with
and like, keep someone out of the river or block someone from stepping into the river.
Oh.
Something strange is going on.
Wait, is drift globe causing an electrical fire?
You can give me an Arcana check, and you guys can kind of position yourselves. I kind of just dragged y'all. You guys can position yourselves like 5 or so squares apart. You know what I mean? Just kind of how you guys would be marching. And you guys can
There
decide
are
if you guys are
stack of
coming
death
from
like
this
Civilization
or
5.
this.
Everyone phalanx formation.
Yeah.
I'm pulling this closer towards me.
I'm
I've been
with Danis
following up
wherever
the
he
rear
is.
the whole time.
Actually,
so.
no.
Oh, I need to get Pebble out here. Sorry.
Al is standing in the middle of the lake.
I'm gonna have 1 foot in and be like, "This is uncomfortable."
Yeah. Okay. Is that where you guys are comfortable? Okay.
Hans would be active as well. Adam,
Can I-
I've had him just
Can I
all
move back
day
some
with
more?
me.
He's on the necklace.
No, he's alive at the moment.
Okay. You should be able to control him.
This water sucks.
So yeah, so Al, you don't know, and it's weird. And as Al kind of calls y'all to kind of slow down. The water starts to in a few places start to kind of like swell up and come up, and you see that it's collecting the plant materials, the algae, some of the stones, and before you,
Stepping up.
All right, that's the last action y'all can take. 3 of these like essentially like water entities arise, kind of swarming in that, and they are all basically just kind of aware of your presence. Anything y'all want to do?
Are they
I'm just gonna wave.
like immediately hostile?
I'm gonna wave at it
I-
and see if it reacts.
I want to say hello in Sylvan.
If I don't have my shield equipped, I'm putting my shield on.
All right. Yeah, so as they kind of emerge and take in their space, you kind of see that they see you, and Davis, as you kind of read the situation, this one in front of you is going to start lunging towards you. Everybody gets to roll initiative.
Did my hello go off? Did they acknowledge?
Your hello went off, yes.
Okay.
What do I
Uh,
say in Infernal?
Remove, clear.
Oh no.
All right, go ahead. Remember, make sure you select your tokens, and
I better roll just as well.
oh, if you already
Yeah.
rolled and it messed up, you guys can go ahead and edit it manually. I believe you guys.
Shit, dude.
Not bad.
I rolled a
not bad.
2.
Actually, I rolled pretty
That's
good.
fine. 13's fine.
Hey, let's go.
Let's go.
All right. So let's.
Davis, you're on babysitting duty.
I'm
Help me.
going to
Help me.
whatever it's called, my thing, muster.
Yeah.
Muster Marb, Muster Grant, and Rock. Or wait, no, Calisor's up there too.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, it's hard to see because it's not ordered.
Oh, I'm
Marb-
sorry.
That's fine. No, Marb,
Sunny.
Calisor,
Wicked fast.
Grant.
Technically, Marb will be first just because he's got the higher, dex. So I'll make him a 21.
Oh no, Grant's gonna be after. So then just Marb, Calisor, Rock. So
Okay.
I'll paste the thing.
I
So you
lost
guys
for the
know.
first
I'm
time.
so Dexy. Why I never do Dexy stuff?
Yeah, you're the dexiest of the crew. All
Oh,
right.
sleight of hand. I need to start stealing more people's stuff.
Do you guys hear the music in Roll20?
Yep, yep.
All right. There we go. Marb, as this. I'm going to try something. Y'all are all technically on the same layer. Does this pop it up for y'all like a big zoom in? Or is this feature broken?
What, a big zoom in of the creature?
Yeah. Do you see like a zoom in on the token?
It's in the,
Not I.
I
They
know.
broke that
I mean,
feature.
I was already zoomed in.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm using, yeah. Oh, there's more of them.
I can.
Right before he did it. Oh, so cute. So it is. Wait.
Sec. I'm gonna try to find a quick image for you guys so you guys can get a reference of what you're looking at.
We're
Swamp
ready to
thing.
get spooked.
Maybe it just wants to give you a hug, Davis. That's how it says
Pass.
hello.
Hard pass.
I agree. I mean, they're elementals.
I mean, we don't know that.
Oh, that's right. We don't know
We
that.
just had a long conversation about the multicultural nature of Rune.
We didn't even think about fairies. What about it? Ethereal creature? Oh my god.
They're all tiefling-noids. We're fine.
They're all part of
That's what
like
my
the
mommy told me.
slug god goo. What is happening here?
All evolved from the same cockroach? I don't know. Something? Worm?
Anchovy? How does this work?
Anchovy.
Or maybe the Asimars who made us. Who knows? Never know. Calisor, did you make all of us?
If we came from Azamars, why are there still Azamars? That's what I'm saying.
We're just the
Because-
better
I don't
race.
know. Okay,
Alright,
in our world, in Asimars don't automatically hate each other, right? We're not required to be racist, are we,
No.
Adam? Are we
Absolutely.
required to be
No, like
racist?
you guys live in a world that's a melting pot for centuries. People
Centuries,
know.
Okay.
Other than Loxodons, they're the worst.
I mean, sure. They have that trunk that they use as a third arm. I mean, it's just weird. Okay, so
Whoa,
The
no
right-
hate on the elephant people,
like,
guys.
10 times as much food as anyone else. I mean, it's just-
actually, I should.
Let's
These guys were sorry. These guys, I didn't realize where they were. They manifested a minute here. one would have been down.
Where'd he go?
Yeah,
out
if
of
you
our
can't see it, you honestly can't see it. It's lighting. So.
Ooh, spooky.
All right, so yeah, that one entity is like kind of rising from the water, and you see it, the collection of like the mosses and the sludges and the water, and it starts to lunge towards Davis. Marb, what are you gonna do?
Let me think. How far
I'm curious
down
how it looks for
is
your
Davis?
perspective.
If he's already lounging towards Davis, what is the requirement to like grab Davis and like pull him back as hard as I can?
You would it would be a
Like a
grapple.
drag.
So it would be a strength
Grapple?
athletics. Yeah, strength athletics.
Uh,
And Marb, you can see, right? Like you can see the map.
yeah.
Okay. Weird, because when I do it through your perspective, I don't see shit.
I mean, I see
Believe-
Grant to
believe
my
in the club.
right.
Yeah, you're
Davis
good.
above me. Okay.
I believe you. I'm just trying to understand roll 20 commands. That's all. So go ahead. You're good.
Fuck. Why am I so weak as F? Well, here we go, Davis. Let's try this together. Ooh.
18. Oh wow, yeah, Davis, you feel as this thing starts lunging for you, you feel Marb. Actually, you're +2. Does that mean you got proficiency in it, Marb?
I do have proficiency in
Okay, so you actually
athletics.
get to double it. So it's instead of a +2
It's +4.
for
Well, I
you.
thought that was only for wisdom.
Oh no,
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 you're being
Must-
affected by one of
Muster.
yeah.
Oh,
Davis,
mustard.
The
That's
big
true.
thing I pasted at
Yeah.
top.
yeah. So yeah, you get to add another +3 on top of that. So it's
Sorry,
+5. So yeah, Davis, if you allow it, he's just gonna pull you back.
Yeah, I will, I guess.
Davis, wash out and like pull him back as hard as I can.
All right, so yeah, so you can move up to half your speed with a creature. So do you want to move your full 15 back,
Um,
or
yeah. Where's the little measuring? Probably not the full 50.
It's just
each
3 squares.
block is 5 feet, so you should be good.
Okay. So I don't know. 1,
You
2,
roll die a little
3.
bit.
So I go down here. I can't move Davis, but
Yeah. So yeah, David,
um,
as this entity kind of lurches up and it starts to form, you feel something on the back and pull, and you kind of look quickly, and it's Marb, and you allow him to take you back. So Marb, that's your action. Do you have anything you want to do with your bonus action?
Davis, can you move 1 square up? Yeah. Not the full distance, but just like away from like that initial tidal wave.
You're
And bonus action, I'm gonna put hunters or not quarry on the swampy guy just in case.
Gotcha. And let me get the music playing again because I realized that it stopped. Why is it on a repeat? There we go.
I'll be right back.
Sounds good. All right. As Marb focuses, marking it as his query, Kalasar, it's query.
All right.
So wrote no AOO when I get...
No AO. It didn't have time to coalesce.
Gotcha.
I'm going to take a step up. Hans will follow me, and then I'm going to cast Call Lightning over the swamp elemental, the one that Marb marked. And because it's already storming outside, I get to take control of the existing storm and add an extra D10 to my damage.
Yes, you do.
Bad ace.
So, let me make sure I actually have everything tracked. So, yeah, you go ahead and mark off that spell slot as you see Kalzar step forward and kind of put his hand up and kind of give it a swirling motion, and you see this cloud just start to coalesce more dense, and they start to crackle with energy above this elemental's head. Go ahead and release that thunder. Nice.
Bad.
Yeah, so this is a swamp elemental. Okay, cool. Yeah, this bolt of just energy just kind of comes crackling off from like one side, jolting in, and striking this entity, and you just hear like it takes effect and hits it. Yeah, solid hit. Does the dude need to do a dex save or anything, Cal?
It's a dex save.
All right. Is it anything about it being disadvantage if it's in water or anything?
Not that it says no.
Okay. Oh yeah, it rolled low. It takes full. You see it takes like full brunt of the storm that you just called upon its head.
Okay, cool. And then I will go ahead and bonus action wild shape into a giant toad.
If I'm not mistaken, you can correct me. I believe Call Lightning is an action to conjure and a bonus action to drop down, right?
Correct.
Okay, so you've used your action economy for this turn. Next turn you can shift.
So, okay.
Action to conjure, bonus action to call down.
Got it.
Yep. Nice. Do you still have, what, about 10 feet of movement, I believe?
Yeah, I'll just stay put for the time being.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, I don't have it pulled up. What is Hans's movement?
Hans, it has a sheet in here. I believe it's 20 feet. Yeah, 20 feet, walk and climb.
Okay. I'm going to have him, like, scurry over here and just try and, because if there's anything that comes up that river, I want to, like, know about it coming. So
absolutely,
he should be able to sense it for a certain amount.
Yeah,
it's coming through. So
he's got a nice big bubble. I get you. So nicely done. All right, rock followed up by the elementals.
Do I only see the one?
Do you?
You see what you see. Honestly,
What I see. Okay, so I only see one. Okay. I'm just gonna I'm gonna kind of move away from everyone. Just give myself some space because I don't know what these things can do. Just gonna kind of back up and go over here-ish, away from the water, kind of by a tree here.
Okay.
And then yeah, I should still be in range. And I'll just throw a firebolt at it.
Okay.
Don't
Go
forget
ahead
to add
and
double your proficiency.
yeah. It's another +3 on top of what you normally roll.
Okay.
Just for the attack
Which
rolls.
is probably good because I rolled an 11 plus 7, 18, and 21.
No, that certainly hits. Yeah, go ahead and roll me the fire damage.
Cool.
It's kind of nice. I can hear the storm, and then I can sort of hear the music.
10 total.
10 total?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, you release this little bead of, fiery energy over, and it kind of sails by Calisor, Grant, and Davis, and it finds, and it splooshes in, and you can kind of see that it kind of erupts, and it kind of, you see just a little bit of puff smoke as some of, like, the algae that's trapped in it it gets incinerated. It kind of recoils slightly. Anything else?
And I'll tell Pebble kind of looks like where she is. She's kind of in a tree. I'll tell her to stay there in the tree and keep watch.
Okay.
And I'll just be like, guys, what the heck are these things?
And you can do an Arcana check next turn if you wish to try to identify them.
Okay.
All right, Swamp, it's turn. This one will just kind of... What will this one do? Let's see. Each creature in the elemental space. Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. So this will essentially lurch forward like here.
Thanks.
And it like just takes up your space. It just kind of slithers, moves through unopposed. And I need both of y'all, including
Do I get to do my attack first before it hits me? Am I ready to attack?
Did you had a ready to attack?
No. It's my feature. It's the feat.
Oh, when it enters?
Yeah,
yes.
the Polar Master feat. Okay.
Yeah. You can smack it.
Okay.
As it's more like you go to smack it and it kind of turns into this little stream of water, splooshes forward and then recoalesces and you strike it as it's like in your face.
16.
But 16 hits.
All right.
And I need Al, the orb, which the orb is just going to automatically fail, and Davis to give me DC 15 strength checks.
Ooh, strength.
Strength?
Hell yeah.
Yes, strength. Strength saves.
I think that helps. It does not.
Ooh, shit. Womp womp. I assume I'm whelmed or something.
You're whelmed like you've never been whelmed before.
So
Yeah.
close.
1 second, guys.
My orb.
3.
But he's got like at least a +4, right?
Actually, well,
So yeah,
hold
as
on,
you
real
guys,
quick, Adam, if I may. With the tempered hand, could I stop him from lunging towards me? Because it's like a shove.
I mean, I would say, let me see, immune to grapple, paralyzed, restrained, prone. I would say just by the nature of this creature, and it's kind of like a build. Let me look at tempered hand.
Yeah.
I don't want to take it away from
I mean, you
you.
want me to paste it?
Yeah, do you mind?
Not at all.
We've done so many things I don't recall at this point. Orby, Orby would have been just fine, right?
Nice.
I guess technically, yeah, it doesn't say that it has to be on your turn.
Yeah, because I hit with a weapon.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, sure. So how are you doing? So yeah, as it kind of gets in this area and it coalesces, you kind of smack it.
Yeah, well, basically, I'll like kind of brace the halberd, the hearthguard against like my chest almost, just like trying to like prevent it from pushing further, like trying to keep it at exactly the length of it. You know, just like, yeah, nope, 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 don't come this way.
All right, and where are you moving it?
I was just trying to keep it in place, like basically not coming into our
one
space,
spot.
like within 10 feet of me. But yeah, like, if I could do one more spot up, then great. But if not, that's also fine. Like I'm already kind of breaking it a little bit, so.
Go ahead and just for the curiosity's sake, go ahead and roll me a strength save and let's see if you're able to, or a strength check.
Oh, okay.
my music broke.
14 total.
14. All right, let me do. Can you roll me a d20, Anita?
1.
Just one.
What do I want?
You want low for
You're
them.
gonna die.
Oh no, I know I'm so awful with
Yeah,
that.
go ahead.
GG.
You're fine.
That's Nico. What is it? What is it? What is it?
She rolled a 3. You're
Yes.
Oh,
fine.
thank
Yes. Thank
So,
you.
yeah, as it lurches and it does coalesce, and Davis, you pop it and you get this like moment of relief, but then you realize that it's still
Yeah.
engulfing
Surging.
Al. Yeah, and it surges and it completely like encompasses Al, and you just see Al, his feet get lifted up off the ground, and it's Al. You're just in the center mass of this entity, getting kind of just suspended and swirled. You take.
Is this gonna be every day? What?
Something's eating me all the time. God damn it.
You take.
Just protect the globe, whatever.
It's worth more at this point anyway.
Al, you take 12 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are restrained as you're just inside this entity.
Ah, shit.
It's like a big swampy toilet.
Keep in mind of your feet if that applies to bludgeoning.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Not magical.
No, its attacks do not. No, it does not say anywhere that its attacks are considered magical.
Beautiful.
All right.
So I'm having
Grant-
a bad time, not a terrible time.
Yeah. Grant followed up by Davis, followed up by Al.
Grant will. Let's see. He'll cast he'll just bonus action summon his spiritual hammer. War
Okay.
God take his regular attack and then take an attack and then use his regular action to also take a attack. So
I understand.
one spiritual hammer attack, 2 regular attacks.
Yep.
From
You're doing action attack, bonus action, summon weapon, benefit from War God to bonus action attack as well. I get you.
Start with the normal attack.
Right, and where would you like the hammer conjured?
That's a good spot. Yeah,
Okay.
just right behind it. It's fine.
Cool.
Aiming hopefully not for where Al's head is. Can I see him inside of this?
Yes.
Or
So
he's
the water is not clear or anything, but it's brackish
Nice.
and murky. But you do see Al, and Al's like instinctively holding his breath as he's kind of just being moved around inside the center mass of this water creature.
Please and thank you.
hammer attack. 17 total.
That hits. Yes. And roll me that damages.
First attack's for 3.
Okay.
Next is
Your
spiritual hammer.
okay. As your hammer strikes, you hit it and you realize that your hammer kind of just skids off of it like a skipping stone, right?
Yeah, I figured.
All right, go ahead and are you doing another weapon attack or your force hammer?
This will be my magic attack.
Okay.
Next. It's a 10.
Your hammer goes and it just the entity kind of shifts and then shifts back.
Got it. And then I'll take one more regular attack. 13.
Just you get it, you hit it, but it doesn't do enough. Just too low.
Okay. That's my turn.
All right. Davis, followed up by Al.
So can I see Al? Like,
Yes, you can. It's murky in there, but it's not like pitched, right? It's not like solid green algae covering it. You can see him, and you see him, he's holding his breath, and he's getting like literally just like swirled around inside the mass of it.
Feels like a washing machine. This is terrible.
I will say Davis thinks for a second about just going to grab him, but then he's like, I'm just gonna kill this fucking thing. Yeah, Greater Weapon Master, just gonna fucking swing away right at him.
All right, go for it.
Oh, that's a natural 1. That's a miss.
Yeah. Yeah, and you go to swing, and then you just see Al's face.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, no. Yikes.
Hey, what are you doing?
No, we're good. That's fine. Let me try this again. All right, Greater Weapon Master again. Fully Greater Weapon Master. Nice, that's much better. 22, that should hit.
22 total? Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
hits.
And then for a total of, what's that, 17 damage.
Ooh, nice.
Bad joke, Davis. Bad joke.
Yeah. No, we're coming for you.
Davis, as you go and you slash it, you actually see the entity's like form kind of split in two, and then it kind of pulls through, and you see Al kind of reach his arm out, and then it kind of recoalesces, and
I'm like, hey,
and Al is back in the.
Marb, take a shot at him. And then I'll
Okay.
Spotter's order Marb to take a shot if he wants to use his reaction to do it.
Marb, you can use your reaction to fire. I'll be right back.
Nico.
Marb said BRB a little bit ago.
I thought he'd be back.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, there you are.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hello.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you want to use your reaction,
Hello?
you can make an attack.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Sweet. Okay. Yeah. I'm using my reaction.
Oh, that was like sitting on a 20 for a second.
All right, what'd you roll? Sorry, I was. Ooh, 19. Yeah, that
I need to turn on
definitely
to you
hit.
guys.
And
As Marb,
he's
you-
hurt and
you
all
get-
that other shit. So.
You get that cue and you release the bolts. So go ahead and roll me some damages.
It's already Hunter's Mark.
And
Yes,
it's hurt.
sir. And he's damaged already.
Perfect.
Oh.
That's why I picked
goodness
you, baby.
Lord.
But you did not do a sharpshooter, from what I can tell.
Yes, I did not. Because I've been rolling kind of lame
Here.
this session, so I just want to make sure I get a good hit.
Just so you know, Adam,
That's
I did think
plus.
about putting Strike Like Iron on it, but it seems easy to hit,
I
so
can
I'm
do-
not doing it.
Get it.
Ah, nice.
There we go.
Okay, nice. As you release that bolt and you feel, a good shot and you strike it, it hits and you just kind of see the arrow take in the pool and then just kind of become part of the slushing entity.
Al, watch
It
out
did
for that
some
arrow.
So,
The what?
Oh!
Davis and Grant just being, that close in proximity, when Marb hits something hard and that looked like a good shot, that should do a lot more, but it seems to absorb some of the impact.
Loud and clear.
Yep. Al followed up by Marb. So Al, as you're in this entity and you're struggling to hold your breath, essentially mechanically, you are restrained and unable to breathe unless you can breathe water. So you can elemental creature, a creature within 5 feet. You're in here holding your breath.
Okay. Is there anything I can do to attempt to get out or attempt to get fresh air?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to read real quick. I actually don't know. Until the grapple ends, the character is restrained and unable to breathe unless it can breathe water. If the saving throw is successful, the creature is pushed out into the space. The elemental can grapple one large creature up to 2 medium creatures or small creatures. At the start of each turn, the elemental's turn, the target is grappled. Oh, you automatically take damage.
Cool.
11 points of bludgeoning, reduce it as normal.
Okay.
A creature within 5 feet of the elemental can pull or object. Yeah, Al, you're you're desperately trying to claw and swim your way out, and you realize that you are just stuck. You need you need your friends.
I've never swum in a swamp beast before. This is a bad time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no way for you to break free.
Well, I'd sing for y'all, but I can't breathe right now.
And Danny, you can double check. I'm not seeing a way for him to get out.
I mean, would there not be like an acrobatics check?
No, it literally is not giving him the option to escape.
Oh, sorry.
Telepathically, just protect the drift globe. It's fine.
I mean, it is your one source of light in here, and the occasional cracks of lightning.
Do not let him touch that. He'll get a gross bad time.
Yeah. So yeah, Al, what are you doing as you are restrained? And a reminder that restrained condition. Let me pull it up. Restrained condition.
Wait, no, it says the grapple has an escape DC, so...
But it's of another creature pulling him out.
Oh.
Am I misreading that?
I'm looking at a water elemental. I assume that's what this is based on.
Yeah, it's a water elemental.
I just see on a failure, target takes bludgeoning damage. If it is large or smaller, it is also grappled. Escape DC 14.
Oh, escape DC. Okay, there we go. Now I see it. All right, Al. Sorry. Yes. Sorry. Yeah.
I mean, it's not easy, but you can try.
Yeah. So yeah,
Is it
you
strength?
still swim
No,
it.
it's
Yeah.
dex, but...
Is Al? Are you gonna try to escape?
Oh,
Please,
do you
please.
even know how to swim?
Yeah. So if I'm trying to escape, I'm gonna port him.
I can tread water, but that's it.
What are you porting it to?
15.
Oh yeah, then yeah. With Al's bonuses, Al, you kind of feel like you're struggling, and then all of a sudden, you just manage to swim your way out, and you get kind of expunged.
Go this way.
I was gonna roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ooh.
Let me roll a D.
Yeah, it just says it's pushed out of the elemental space. So.
Yeah. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 possible options.
Ooh.
1, 2. Yeah, you actually end up where you wanted. Yeah.
What?
Based off the square that I started counting at. I know I didn't start exactly clockwise. Or did I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I started right at this one right here. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Yeah. So Al, you kind of get out and you just pop. Yeah. It doesn't say anything about falling prone. So yeah, you're free. Pushed out of the elemental space. You just kind
I'm
of
standing?
slide on your feet. You're standing.
Okay.
Nice moves.
Blah, blah, blah. He's just gonna keep gasping. So I have all my actions.
Yeah. Oh no, you used your escape DC. You used your action to escape.
Okay.
But you have your movement and a bonus if you...
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna follow up on my singing. I'm gonna say, Marba Marb, you've saved me once before. Marba Marb, it's your job forevermore. And then I'm gonna get the fuck out of there.
Gotcha. So how are you moving?
Oh crap! If it's a move within AOO, can I move one space? And he's
You
got
can move here without taking an AOO, probably.
You can move here. You can move here. You can move. Yeah, essentially, you don't know its reach, but
Ooh.
you're assuming it's got a standard reach. You know,
Do we have water walking at this point?
Oh,
You do.
we do.
Oh,
you guys have been keeping it going.
I'm willing. Do I know if this would initiate an AOO?
You don't
Does
know.
that mean he should have floated to the top of the water elemental?
No.
No, because it's such a.
No, the feet would go
Hurting.
up, but his head would remain down.
Too viscous.
Yeah, no. Unfortunately, Al, judging, cautiously as you can, walking away. I rolls a natural 1. You're fine. It didn't expect you to leave. It's like
But
it almost like last moment kind of swings at you.
And there's nothing I can really do with the drift globe, right? It just follows me if I'm too far away.
You can check the item and see if there's anything. I know you can cause it to light up more, or again,
Is that a free action?
guys. I'm gonna start having to rely on you knowing your stuff. So,
Okay.
I can
Then-
quickly read and speak a command word.
As a free action, I will say Super NATO and
Cool.
cast
Okay,
level
okay.
3 daylight.
All right. So can we look at? Can you pull up level 3 daylight and let me know how big it is? Somebody.
60 feet.
It's gotta be
Spheres
more.
bright light and sheds dim light for an additional 60 feet. So I think
So
it's
60.
60 bright plus 60 dim.
Okay. So hopefully this takes an effect.
Duration 1 hour. Holy shit.
Oh shit! Nice.
Holy shoot!
So
yeah, there's another one.
Yeah, you just see Al kind
Another
of
one.
fly through, and he just kind of he's still kind of like crawling back, popping and like arp.
You hear his little song and then he says Super NATO and you're like, that doesn't rhyme.
And yeah, as he does, you just see the drift globe, like it goes dim just for about a moment, and that light in its center just starts to condense into this bright bead, and then boom, and the area light up like crazy.
Pretty dope.
I'm worried because that guy says Swamp Elemental 3, but I only see 2.
It's like when you release 3 pigs in the school and you name number
There-
1 and 3.
Yeah.
There's 3 on the screen.
You can see them, but we can't.
You can't see as far as you can.
Ah.
So
So
you,
again,
Cal, you got a
try
solo there.
Right there in the shadow in that tree,
Unfortunately-
probably.
Again, unfortunately, I have to name these things with numbers, right? You guys can tell me I shoot the number 3, I shoot the number 2, but I might just start numbering them like 1, 7, 15 or something, so you have no idea how many there actually are.
Elementals around us.
Some Roman
All
numerals.
names and families
I
that we can
probably
figure out.
shouldn't ask this question, but did those other 2 not move on their turn?
No, they shifted.
Okay.
I just didn't have enough place off the map. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay.
So I just
They
kinda
were, they were
kept-
further away.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, all right, Marb. Yeah, I guess Al has inspired you, so you feel a little bit.
Ooh.
Ba-dum. Your turn.
Okay.
And again, guys, you can see what you can see.
Thanks, Captain.
I don't think I have a lot of things that
By the
could
way.
help. I'm trying to. Sorry, I'm reading a spell really quick.
Yeah, I sprung a random combat on you guys.
I don't know if text
Action,
overlays
okay.
above darkness.
Just shaking my head
Tell
if
me
you
to
don't
put it
think
point
about
blank.
random combat encounters you might have all day and what you would do in them.
Yeah, no, and guys, again, I really do appreciate y'all's patience with all this nonsense today.
It's grand.
Ooh, got him. So here's what I'm gonna do. Let me go back to roll 20.
Mhm.
I wanna cast. Oh no, fuck. We're all kind of standing around.
DM, how
You know
does
what?
Swamp Ellie 1 look? Is it like, to use the 4th edition, does he look bloodied? I don't know if that's I know it's not technically a thing.
It's definitely, starting to.
It's showing damage.
Yeah, even with you not knowing what it is, it's definitely starting to show signs of
Got it.
depletion. And I just realized that some of y'all's tokens don't have sight, so this should really help with the lighting and everything. Editing on the fly.
So here's my question. If right now I'd yell a command for other people, would we still need to go through their whole turn before
Yeah.
they can move? Like if I say like everyone jump into the water,
Yes.
we would
They can
have
do it
to
on their
wait
turn.
like a whole next turn for everyone to jump into the water?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Davis OP.
Yeah.
Then I'm just gonna shoot another arrow as hard as I can.
I'm shooting this as hard as I can.
Oh god, like what? I fixed the lighting, and now looking through all of your things, it's so exciting. I get to see what you guys see. All right, nice.
Like-
Yeah.
Swamp Elemental number 3 is gonna chill over there. I'm just gonna shoot at Swampy number 1.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you go ahead and prepare your bow, release the bolt. Go ahead. Is it a sharpshooter or a normal shot?
Uh,
Go.
DC 15.
Or, woo, woo. Sorry. I forgot the metagame pigeon, not the Bacall.
Yeah.
Sharpshooter.
Marv is the Bakar.
What's the other? That's not sharpshooter.
Well,
All
throw-
mirrors on your side if you want to do it.
Yeah. So go ahead. Come on, Nico. A little quick.
Ooh,
Pressure, pressure.
Okay, come on. I can do basic math.
Yeah, if you need help with math, we can do it. So,
Sweet.
grab sharp.
Holy shit.
Easy.
Yes, you are on fire, my friend.
Okay,
Oh,
and then
all
this,
the bonuses.
6. No, what's the? I always forget the one that's not sharpshooter.
Colossus Slayer.
Colossal Slayer is D8.
No, it's not Colossal Slayer.
Duel of the Hunt.
Thrill of the Hunt. Thank you.
Plus your
Oh my
wisdom.
god, that's my wisdom. Yes.
Yes, and you can do it once per turn, either to an attack roll or to damage.
Jesus Christ.
There we go. Yeah, Marv, you see this and you find another good shot and you shoot it and you hit it and you're like, yes! And you realize that arrow again, it hits it and it's just swallowed into its form. You're certain just by the reaction of the creature that you did something to it. But you swear, like, if you would have just shot, Al over there, he would have been down.
I mean, that's like the guy's like wet paper towel.
I mean,
It's like most attacks, right?
so, okay, that's your first attack. Marv, second attack. What would you like to do?
Same thing.
Okay.
I can also sharpshooter.
Mm-hmm. But you cannot throw
And-
the hunt.
Yeah, correct. And I mean, we'll do that later.
Well, these things are fast in water. That's the. Oh yeah, you go and you're just kind of taken aback by the effect. Like you shot it, you're like, "Gah!" And your second arrow goes wide. Ting.
Trying
anything
to
with your
figure out what.
Use your coin.
Uh,
Oh, wait.
oh no, I
Oh, you have
want
to do it
save
ahead. You have to
that.
do it ahead of time. Never mind.
Yeah.
Wait, was that a second
The
shot you
bonus
fired?
action.
It was-
Yeah.
I'll cash in my reaction. I'll put a 10 on that from my channel divinity. Need to get this one down.
Okay, so yeah. As the arrow starts to release, and Marv, you kind of for a second see yourself falter, and in your mind you see yourself releasing the arrow and it's shooting wide. You feel this cold breeze from behind you, and you release the arrow anyways, and it goes straight and true and into the entity. So go ahead and a D8 plus a D6 plus what is it for you? 7? No, 5. What is it? I don't even remember. Plus 4.
It's 4, but plus 6 because it was sharpshooter.
Yeah.
Sharpshooter.
Nice.
Yeah, that one.
Again, like you're hitting this thing, and you're like, a normal creature would have been dropped by you by now, but it just seems to be taking the blows. Anything as far as movement, or are you good?
I want to yell like everyone. I mean, I don't know if we can tell this, but like, give me a 20 feet radius around Swampy number 1, please, and back out. Assuming he's gonna move a little bit back towards us. Actually, I'm assuming like the tree is just for show, but I can move kind of like somewhere in here.
You can like skirt the outside of you can skirt it, but don't go like in it too far. And if it messes with your vision, that's because there's branches and other things in your way.
My token's stuck in there.
Okay, here, I'll pull you out. There you go.
Thank you.
Marv did a homer.
And yeah, just jump back and give me a little bit of.
All right, it is difficult terrain, so yeah, you still have enough movement, but that's as far as you can get.
I'm pretty sure I can ignore it because I have swamp favorite terrain on.
I believe at this level, you can correct me, but I believe at this level, it's just when you're mass traveling, not when you're doing small bits of combat. You can correct me if you can find it.
Boo. Okay, let me read it.
Yeah,
Seemed to.
thank you. Okay, that might be it. So yeah.
That's all it says.
Oh, it's the 6th level. Then yeah. Sure, yeah, you're fine. You're good. You're golden. Sorry, yes, I forgot 6th level. You got that. All right. Calisaur, followed up by Rock. You guys hear Marb look at us like, but God, give it some space.
So I'm going to cast Radiant Soul.
Okay.
Fly up about 15 feet into the air and
Sure.
up above this tree, like
Yep.
back to right here.
You're good.
I'm gonna shout to everybody and say there's a swamp element. There's I don't know what they are, but there's something here, and there's something here.
Yeah.
So they know where the other beasts are coming from if they can't see them.
Gotcha.
And then I will bonus action call lightning down right there.
Very nice. All right, cool. So go ahead and I owe you a dex save, I believe. Okay, go ahead and give me that damage, and then we'll add that +6 for your radiant. Ooh. All right. So,
And so because my I'm radiant and it does that extra damage, instead of the lightning being like blue, it's gonna have like a yellowish white like hint haze to the lightning bolt.
Yeah, I like it. Nice. So yeah, you guys just you hear Cal call like, entity, to the right, and entity like far to the left, and beyond the bank, and then you just see him again. His eyes glow, and the lightning strikes down, and it cracks and it sizzles, and you hear this entity like it starts to lurch towards Davis and Grant, and it just splooshes into the ground, and it is no more.
Yay!
Exactly lethal.
Nice.
And you're left with this like little like pop mark, like this little crater, not huge, maybe about like 2 or 3 feet in diameter, in the ground, and just sizzling with this static. Pretty gnarly.
The
Anything
nasty
else?
water splash everywhere.
Oh yeah.
I gotta learn that spell.
You good, Calisaur?
That'll be it.
All right. Rock followed up by Frost Mason. Oh, because I freaking deleted him, it took the elemental
the
up
turn
of
order.
tracking. Yeah. I got it. I can fix it. I'm a DM. I know what I'm doing.
Well,
Hey, was it before or after Grant? I don't remember.
I think it's
It
They
was
were before.
the same.
before Grant.
Everything's dexier
You
than
rolled a
Grant.
2.
Okay.
I got the negative dex going.
Yeah, you're just gonna remember. That's it. All right. So Rock, you hear the call out, and now with that the light has illuminated, you can see for certain one of the entities.
Yeah, I can see the one over the right. Okay, I'm gonna move a little ways towards it.
Sure.
Classic rock.
And I'm gonna cast blindness on it.
Ooh, nice. What do I owe you? I owe you a con save.
Con 15 save, but just because why not? It rolls a 5.
A 5 plus 4 is 9. You realize that, like, by casting that port, you realize that this entity has like a substantial amount to its, and its physical form, even though it's made of water. But yeah, no, it takes true. And it is
Sorry,
now.
it does make a difference, but sorry, it was a 6. My second part was a 6. But
That's
still,
fine. Yeah. All right. It is now for sure. Just do this. There you go. Yeah, you see, like, it's weird because you look at it and you kind of focus, and it takes you a moment, and that's where you kind of trigger your port. It doesn't necessarily have eyes, but it does seem to have like the visage of a face and eyes, and you just kind of focus, and then you do see that darkness just kind of take over, and you see it kind of moving back and forth rapidly in its space.
Where did he go?
Anything else?
George?
yeah. So from where I'm standing right now, I'm gonna yell to everyone: "If there's any others, deal with them. I got this one disabled for now." And then after I've yelled, I'm going to move back 3 spaces to here, so that if it tries to go to where my voice was, I'm not there anymore.
Okay, smart. I like it. Anything else, sir?
That's it.
All right. So this entity that you are aware of, it'll basically start like in a kind of maybe defensive state. It'll kind of start to submerge itself while the water is not necessarily deep enough to hide its entire form. This thing books it, and it just using its sense of the water to just, and it just travels into a place where you're not certain where it is. And this one These things are fast. Holy shit, 90 swim speed. Kind of comes here, and then it just, as like a tidal wave, it just starts to push forward, and it's going to do the same thing.
Ah. So same
There's
thing
this
though,
kinda-
ready to attack.
Yeah, you can smack
'Cause I
it.
do have my reaction back.
Mm-hmm.
22 hits.
Definitely hits.
Hooray! For
Nice.
8 damage.
8 damage. Okay, so it's within 10 feet. You would have smacked it.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
mean, I
so
don't
where
know that I
would
can stop it 10 feet. If I can, then sure.
no, but like where would you like? So it's gonna be here when you hit it.
Yeah,
Where would
then
you like-
stop it right just short of us. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you can see as it goes to do, you smack it. How much damage was it? Sorry.
It was 8.
Okay. Yeah, you feel confident as when you're striking it. You actually see like the glaive cuts, and you see this like a quick instance of this hot steam kind of coming off it. And yeah, it stops lurching, and then as it tries to, it can't move forward. So then it rises up and almost like conjures, 2 watery fists, and one for one each of you.
Simmer down.
Yeah. All right. So against Grant and against. Oh wow, it rolled like crap. It misses both of you.
Really? 16 AC?
Yeah, it rolled a
Nice.
5 and a 1.
Oh shit.
So yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, so it just kind of taken aback that you like pushed it, like stopped it from doing what it wanted to. And then no, that's its movement. Yeah, I used all 90. Okay. Grant followed up by Davis.
All right. My attacks weren't great, but yeah, I'll just take normal attack and the spiritual hammer attack. That's it for the turn.
Oh, actually, it uses action shit. I gotta move it even more faster. Sorry, I think it's fast when it dashes.
Regular attack missed.
Yes. Okay.
Spirit hammer 12.
It contacts, but it seems like it's the magic that has conjured this entity just kind of forces your hammer off of it, kind of rubber bands it off.
That's my turn.
Yeah, because you didn't use a spell. Yeah. You're just holding your ground. You don't want a position or anything. You're good.
I think I am where I am.
Okay.
I mean,
It's fine.
it's blind. It
No,
can't
no, no.
can it
It's
AO
not
when
blind.
blind?
It's not blind.
The other entity is
Oh,
blind.
the other one's blinded. Okay, never
Yeah.
mind then. So then, yeah, I'll just chill here.
Okay, cool. Davis followed up by Al.
Since we have water walking on, I'm gonna walk around opposite Grant.
Yep. Give yourself that flanking.
Yep. And then I will smack away Greater Weapon Master.
Okay.
First one, natural 20.
All right. Remember,
I get
you
my
get to-
racial feature or whatever it is, right? So I get to do what, an additional dice. Okay, so it's gonna be 10 plus 2d10 plus 5 plus 6.
Remember that. Yeah, flat 10. Yes, you're right.
Yep.
Yeah. Your weapon damage is max. Okay.
So it's gonna be 2d10 plus 21.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's an 11 plus 21, so that's 32 magical slashing damage.
Yeah, Grant, you just see Davis kind of like almost it's tactical, but it's almost like in a furious state. He kind of goes down, drops his glaive, runs around the beast, and then just
Like
full
dragging
weight.
it along the top of the water.
Yeah. And you see the glaive, and it just parts this entity, like, and splits it in twain, and you see Davis for a moment, and then the entity's form just goes
Alright, attack number 2.
back together.
Attack number 2, let's go. No whammies. Oh, that's a 19 and a 19!
Oh, damn.
So yeah, it hits.
Yeah.
It was
definitely
greater, again, Greater Weapon Master, of course.
Yeah, I agree.
So 9 plus 5 plus 6, 20 more damage.
24.
Nice.
20 damage.
20 damage, so you just did 52 damage in a turn?
Yep.
On top of your whatever you did when it kind of came close to you?
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, this thing is... Yeah, this is supposed to be a deadly encounter. What the fuck? Alright, Al, your turn.
Oh, actually, hold on. I still have a bonus action.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I can. Can I see Mark from here? I mean, I can on the screen.
Yeah, if you can see him, you can see him. Like,
Well, actually, so point of
You
order.
could
When
pull out of the leaves.
Grant attacks with his spiritual weapon, that's a spell attack, right? Not a weapon attack.
it is a yeah. It is
Okay,
a
so
spell.
never mind. I'll be like, hey, Marb, shoot it again.
Okay.
Because Grant, your hammer is not magical, right?
My hammer is not magical.
Okay, yeah, Marb, shoot. If you want to use your reaction.
If you can hear him, Nico. Oh,
Bam, bam, bam!
all right, go ahead. Colossal Slayer. It's Hunter's Mark.
This was not Hunter's Mark.
Oh, it's not Hunter's Mark. All right, he didn't move it. So it's just Colossal Slayer because it's damaged. Plus bow damage, so that's already plus 16, right? Yeah. And it's not Sharpshooter because you didn't do it, and it's not throw. You could technically throw the hunt because it's once per turn. So you can add plus 3 damage if you want to. So 2d8 plus all the numbers plus 16. God, this thing just got peppered.
I mean, I also rolled ridiculous on my crit dice too. Like,
Advantage though too,
Yeah.
allowing crit.
hey, all right.
And then plus 16 on top of that. Okay.
Yep.
Go ahead and Marb. It's not a d6. Roll a d8 because it's you don't have Hunter's Mark on it. So roll another d8. So we'll substitute the d6.
Also,
That's
if you're talking,
4.
we can't hear you.
Yeah. 4 plus 7.
Oh, wheel.
There we go. Okay. So 4. So 16. So it's 20, 28, 28, 35.
It's 35.
35.
17
You
halved.
release the bolt. Huh?
It's 17 halved, sorry.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. You release the bolt and it goes flying. And again, man, you'd be killing fools if it was normal. But fortunately, the thing just takes shots. And nice shot. All right. Go ahead, Al.
Okay, I'm gonna step over here for a little bit. Then I'm gonna step over here.
Yes. Talk a little
It'd
lower.
be a free action to just put a hand on a drift globe and try and shove it away. Just kind of back 5 feet.
Yeah. I mean, sure. I think
It's interactive.
Because I don't think I've drawn a weapon yet.
that's fine. Yeah. So you kind of shove the drift globe like this.
Yeah, just push it away as hard as I can.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. So if I still have my bonus action, I'd like to Hunter's Mark the beast
Okay.
and then start stabbing.
All right.
Little 1 Hunter's Mark, of course.
Okay. Mark off your spell slot and give it the stabby stab. Unfortunately, you guys don't have enough here swarming it, so you don't get advantage.
Okay.
You had 1 more just anywhere, and you'd start swarming this entity.
Oh yeah, I turned 3 dice on.
Nice.
That definitely hits. Yeah.
Okay, let me get the other number. Hunter's Mark. Ba-ba.
Keep my voice down. Nice. Yeah, you go forward and you kind of stab one time, and again, you give it, and you realize, like, knowing this, having been inside one of these entities, that a stab is only going to do so much. And it's like, yeah, I hit it, sweet, but it's not as effective. You know this.
Al's not entirely sure what's going on, and he's gonna yell to Grant, "Remind me to get a bludgeoning weapon."
I don't think that's the problem.
You can go ahead. That hits again. And do that same step.
Ooh,
Okay.
That would have been awesome. Yeah,
would have been.
still awesome.
Al's definitely gonna yell, "Stop trying to eat me!" while he's stabbing it furiously.
I get you. Yeah, the metagaming pigeon is correct. Marb, your turn.
Gotta be hammers.
Palasaur. Oh, and I forgot to let Rock do something, but we'll do it on his next turn. All right. What would you like to do, Nico? And we cannot hear you if you are talking.
Okay, hello?
There we go. Yeah, beautiful.
Hey.
Why? Okay.
Second
At
point.
least I know how to fix it now.
Nice.
Because I'm just gonna shoot it again.
It's
could move your hunter's mark too.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do my hunter's mark first with my bonus action.
Yep, it's double mark at this point.
And then I'm gonna sharpshoot it.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
That is your third 19 tonight. Yeah, go ahead.
Finally. Thank you, Roll20. You owe me all of those.
So, yeah, 2d8 plus d6 plus
Okay, so plus
all the those numbers.
3. 13.
But it all gets cut
And-
in half.
I mean,
That's
If
still
I
good.
add that bardic inspiration, that's
you
not for
can't.
damage, that's for attack, right?
No. Owls is special. Owls can be for damage.
Oh, hell yeah. Then I'll put my d6, my bardic inspiration there.
It's a d8 right now.
That's right.
Yeah, so
We'll just do it. Ignore that roll and we'll just do a
Yeah.
whole new one.
okay, that works.
So,
Okay.
34.
Oh, wow.
There we go.
Even halved. Just the arrow. You're just getting so frustrated, and you just remember what Al said to you, and you just kind of release that arrow, and yeah, it pierces this entity, and you actually do get. You see its form just start to, and swoosh, and it just covers Al and Grant and that, and actually pushes the drift globe 5 feet away as it is gone.
Oh, that works.
Deadly encounter, my ass. All right. Anything else, Mark?
Bonus action. I have a shot left, but I can't see. So.
Just shoot out.
Died. That things died. That means the deadly means things die.
You know,
So-
as long as you don't eat me, I'm fine. I'm fine with it. Go.
What if I trick shot? If I shoot the drift glove so it goes like over here?
Just try and
Can't hurt-
push
You
it.
can't hurt the drift globe either.
No, I'll
Not
save.
for
I'll be
you.
like, okay, one less and like.
Yep.
Can I save a second attack? I don't think that'll work. That's it.
No, yeah. But I mean, it's successful. You got rid of another one of these entities.
Get out of here.
All right. So yeah. Switching over to Calisor because I don't think you're moving anywhere, Marb. Or are you good?
I'm good.
Okay. Cal, as you have this like vantage point and you're kind of flying up, that what you don't see on this map, unfortunately, is like but Cal, you would this little tributary does like kind of loop around, and it does kind of connect, and you see this like swell of the water elemental like all the way down here.
Okay.
It's very much like in the water, just kind of seemingly just kind of traveling along the water as best it can.
Okay. I would. So, but I can't actually like it's like either under the water or just like a water swell. Can't really.
Yeah, it's like a wave. You
Yeah.
don't know like what'll happen, but you definitely spot it. You're like, there it is.
I'll just yell, something's coming from the south. Assuming that's actually south, but
Yeah, that works. Yeah.
and I'll go ahead and just kind of fly over to here, just to kind of get a better vantage point on down the river.
Gotcha.
And then I will cast Barkskin on myself
Okay.
and use my bonus action this round because the storm is only like a 60-foot storm,
Yeah.
so it wouldn't be down there to be able to strike him. It'd be more in the area that we were in. So I'd go
Gotcha.
ahead and wild shape into this right here. So, and then I'll just kind of wait for it there.
Perfect. And you're like a flying.
Still flying.
Yeah. All right, Rock. One thing I forgot to do in the previous one is allow you to do what are these things? So go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
15 plus my usual a bunch of stuff. 25.
25. So yeah, you're very well aware that these are like a form of water elemental. They seemed with the 25. they seem to have manifested due possibly just to the storm and the energies that are in Deeproot. It kind of allow these entities to either come in through the another plane or they just manifested.
Okay. Be like, guys, I think if we just get away from the water and like continue on, these things will leave us alone. They're not gonna stray far from the water. We should just move on.
They tried to eat me.
And the other,
Try to eat Al. We gotta wipe their whole civilization out now.
get the other one off. So I
Make him extinct.
I think we should just move on.
We'll let them leave this time.
Well, then I'm gonna. We have water walk on, right?
Yeah.
Which direction were we heading in?
I think this
We're
one,
heading
right?
west or inland? I'm gonna go. How many? What I go?
Because we were following Pebble and we came from like here, right? So I figured we'd
They're
be
too
going
fast
northwest.
to escape over the water rock. We need to avoid the water.
So I'll move up to here towards Pebble. I guess that's my 30 feet.
Yeah.
And yeah, just be like, we should just keep going, guys.
You have another 10 feet. If you guys ever confused, you can click on your token and press Z, and it'll show you your last move. Kind of nice.
Z zooms me in.
Yeah,
and I
same.
get like a really cool up close of myself.
Oh, so X. Sorry, X.
Look at that pretty face.
Oh, neat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So like that's what I'm trying to do with the Z. If I click on something, it says if I click on something and we're on the same plane and I do Z, y'all should get the zoom in. It doesn't do
Yeah,
it.
that zoom
Yeah,
in
now-
effect is
yeah, I just see it
cool.
now.
There we go. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, we just saw a huge.
Just put
Yeah.
the
Cool. How
Okay,
about-
since I got nothing else to do, I'm just gonna bonus action dash.
Can you bonus
Oh.
action dash?
Can't? Oh wait, no, I probably can't. Can I?
No, it's an action. Except for like rogues and shit.
Oh, I haven't actioned either. So
Yeah.
yeah, sorry. I'll action dash,
Yeah, perfect. Go for it.
and then I'll just end up over here, trying to convince everybody to just leave the water.
Gotcha. And as you're kind of like, moving through, you realize that even this water right here is not very deep. Even when you're walking on top of it, you can just kind of tell. It's like you can see the bottom of it. Now that's your turn. So Swampies. This one, this tidal wave will continue just basically following the course. These things are so fast. Holy shit.
Fast to get the ass kicked. Okay, same thing. Ready to attack. Wait, have I used my reaction? No, I didn't use my reaction.
You didn't turn. One sec. Z. Yeah, no, X. Jesus, thing's still got so much movement speed. Okay, yeah, it goes and it's just trying to like essentially it just starts to swell and make like a tidal wave.
I miss
Cal, you're
anyway.
up in the air. You're fine.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping.
Okay, go ahead and try to pop this
I'm
thing.
pretty sure that misses.
Oh no, yeah, it totally, yeah, you whiff, and then as you go for the strike, you're confident you're gonna
Oh shit!
leads to an opening and it just engulfs you. All right, go ahead and give me a strength saving throw, please.
Is Calisaur too high up for it?
Yeah, he's like 15,
Nice.
20 in there.
Oh fuck! That's even worse. 6.
Oh yeah, Davis, you feel like all of a sudden you just kind of like this rip. You felt a riptide before, like when you were in the ocean.
Yeah.
It's just like this riptide effect where you just
I'm sucked right in.
sucked right in. You are restrained, and you just instinctively hold your breath. And then now you take. Wow, I rolled a 1 and a 2. You take 1, 2, 7 points of bludgeoning damage. And then this other entity just starts cascading through and splooshes over here.
Another one?
There was another one the
DJ
entire
Khaled.
time.
Another one.
Deck. Give me a strength saving throw, Grant.
Is +2.
You'll see the map and you'll realize where this one came from later.
Oh,
Ah.
damn
Oh,
it!
yeah.
Not a-
You saved. Wow,
Same
amazing.
thing. You just sucked up.
This is supposed
Oh,
to be a
I'm not-
deadly encounter.
Yeah, it is. That's why it's getting frustrated. I literally have learned that I have to throw deadly encounters against y'all because you guys are so good. Grant, you take, it's a combat. You take 11 points of bludgeoning damage. Reduce it per your feat. And you hold your breath and you get.
Oh wait, did you give me bludgeoning damage?
Yeah, all of you were bludgeoning.
No. Did you actually tell me how much damage I took?
A 1 and a 2, so 7.
Oh, okay. So
Very low. All right, so yeah, all of a sudden now, like Calisaur, as you're like up here in the air, you just see this drastic shift as 2 of your friends just get engulfed and are starting to just churn inside these entities. Grant, your turn, followed by Davis, followed by Al. Did I lose Angie?
Yeah.
No.
Attack rolls against a creature. And the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. So my spiritual hammer would still count as having disadvantage attacking because it's my attack roll, right? It's not its own thing.
Mm,
as written, yeah.
yes, as written, yes. Because you're still having to focus yourself, like focus your energies to be able to.
Yeah, it's like so can I spend my action trying to escape and then spend my bonus action to make the attack either way? Is that
Yeah.
okay?
Strength saving throw.
Then I will try to swim to freedom.
I believe in you. Oh, it's a escape DC, so it doesn't have to be strength. It can be a strength or athletics check. That helps.
Athletics, hell yeah.
Yeah. It's a escape DC. It's not necessarily a strength. Oh yeah.
15 plus 5, 20 total.
Yeah, you kind of flutter your way and kind of kick your way out, and you kind of emerge. I got to roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Basically all of them. But 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You kind of sploosh out right here.
And then so he's like splooshes out, turns over, and waves his hand at the spiritual hammer to make an attack.
Yeah. You feel that little connection. Go ahead and smack. Oh, and this other entity is still rock. As you kind of look, that other one is still blinded. It failed to save. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you hit the shit out of this thing.
It's blinded, but it's got a tasty snack.
And I'm assuming you casted it at its base level, right?
11 total.
Noise.
Nice. Yeah, nice hit. And like now you're like, oh yeah, that was a good hit. You can kind of sense it out. Not a minus 111.
He just stands back up and prepares to get smacked again.
Yep.
End of turn.
Nicely done. Read yourself, Davis.
Would I have been able to tell that this was the one that was blinded from before?
You can see like where you would imagine like its head has coalesced.
Okay.
Yes. Like it's like just dark.
Okay.
Like unnaturally like cloudy.
Okay. Then I will reach into my little pouch that I keep nearby and cast Blink.
Oh yeah. Okay. Into a different dimension you go.
Woohoo!
All right. Are you moving?
Yeah, I'm gonna move right here if I can.
Of course.
And then be like,
Alright.
I'm gonna come back.
Gotcha.
And then since I'm back in here, I will tell Grant, you have advantage now. Why don't you smack this thing with my bonus action? So yeah, action movement. And that's my bonus action. Is Spotter's Order. Grant, take a swing.
Gotcha. Do you mark off a charge of Slinky Boom?
Yes.
Does the what is it called? Call to arms or whatever? Or whatever. Does it say that I can make an attack?
It's a weapon
action?
attack. It's a weapon
It's
attack.
a weapon.
Weapon attack.
You talking about my Spotter's Order?
Spotter order,
The
yeah,
thing
yeah.
where I can tell you to make an attack. It's a weapon attack only.
And it doesn't count as an attack of opportunity or anything in the way it's written.
What do you mean? It's using your reaction.
Yeah, I was hoping if it counts as an attack of opportunity, I could use my Warcaster to turn it into a
Oh.
spell.
Oh no. It's a weapon attack.
Just make a regular attack.
Yep, but you do have advantage.
18 will
20.
hit. So let's see if you get 20.
18 total.
Yeah, 18 hits. Go ahead and smack it with your War Mace. We need some more battle.
5 big Demi. Rounded down. 2.
You bop it. Just bop.
It's like bopping the
Tickle
dog
it
on its nose,
slightly.
like, no!
Yeah.
You booped it.
All right. Al followed up by Marb.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I guess Davis, you're technically not concentrating on Blink, but we'll mark it that you have.
Oh, fair enough, yep.
Ooh, blue. Okay. I'm gonna inspire Cal. I'm gonna say, come on, I've seen you fly out of thicker shit than this. Come on, you got this. I'm gonna use a free action to sheath my rapier. And can I use my action to try and pull him out?
I'm flying up above it.
Well,
so
Cal
I'm
is
not
15.
actually.
Oh, he's above it.
Yeah, I have my wings. And so
Okay,
I'm
I
up
thought
in
he
the
was
air.
stuck in it too.
No.
Here, let's put. I forgot to put the wing icon on him. Sorry. There you go.
That's
Anyone
why
can
he's not
win a little more.
sucked
That's
up
my
in
bad
there.
too. Oh, I missed that part.
You're good. You're good.
Okay. I'll still inspire him, but I'll. Then I don't get my hunter's mark. I'm fine. I'll inspire him and I'll give it 2 stabs.
Okay.
I'm also sorry. I'm gonna also try and move. Press word a bit.
Yeah, you're fine.
Cool. Bam. Wait. Bam.
16 hit. Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, Rock told you what he was doing.
I know. And at the time, it was actually reasonable. So.
On guard. Have at thee.
Yep. You just.
Wait,
It's like, you know.
He had but he has this advantage in this, right? Because he's blinded.
Oh yeah, you do have advantage. Yeah. That's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Ooh.
So, oh, wait,
So,
hit again.
so just in case.
In case you
Oh
crit.
yeah.
nope.
No.
Oh yeah. Okay, so now a second attack.
At advantage.
Ooh.
Okay, you hit at least. You're great. Yeah, you hit.
Uh-huh. Whoops. Wrong dice. Ignore that.
Whoa! No.
Okay, this is the damage.
Okay.
Actually better.
Okay.
All right, better. And then Al, you're just it's like, you know, a rapier in the ocean. You know. Just,
Nope. It's like pudding. I really need a hammer, guys. Come on. Anybody have a spare hammer?
I do. I got a spare hammer.
I'll pay you to borrow that.
You can have it for free.
Oh,
Give it back.
all right. Yeah. So Mar followed up by Dino Caliber. He's got like all the buffs going right now. He's got Lightning, Arc Shield, Radiant Soul.
Oh yeah. We're gonna see how much damage we can do on this next.
Oh, and you got your smite coming hit.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
I'm gonna leave Swampy 3 to y'all. Can I move my Hunter's Mark to 4
Yes.
and just do my use?
The Swampy 4.
Yeah, to Swampy 4.
All right. Swampy 4 marks.
Swampy 4.
Ooh.
No.
Wide.
Like whizzes back next to my ear. I'm like, whoa, wait.
And the second one, no, even worse, or I mean, equally worse. So
So Marb, you're just like, these things are frustrating. I'm losing arrows. Ah!
why are this water people trying to ruin our adventure? That's it.
All right.
That was
Cool.
my action and my bonus action.
All right, Calisaur. Let me pull up the Druid rules just so I make sure we do this right. Go nuts.
So, first off, I'm gonna come down and make a swipe at it with or try and take a bite out of it. So
Okay.
that's just I got to do a attack roll for that, right?
Yeah. Are you a Clawfoot or are you a Deinonychus?
Deinonychus.
All right. I trust you to know the numbers. Making sure.
Yeah. So that's a +4 to hit. So 1.
Yeah. You guys. Jesus Christ. All right.
So that's my bite.
we got
I'm gonna
him.
do.
Bow, bow, bow.
You can retroactively smite it now.
Which
Right.
get
Yeah.
okay, no hammer. I need teeth.
God damn.
Do
have
you
a
want
third
me to go ahead and do my claw attacks as well?
Oh yeah, this thing has enough HP. Well, yeah, this thing has enough HP where you can claw it. So go ahead.
I'm gonna claw attack. Is that it?
At advantage. So that's your first. That is your first set of attacks. So that would be your advantage. So
Okay.
yeah, now go for your claws at advantage.
Claw. Claw.
Natural 20. Okay.
Then claw.
Damn. Oh,
All right.
All
So
3
two
hit.
crits. Yeah, 2 crits and 1 hit. Yes.
and all
this
the
is blind,
smites you want.
So
How
that
many total
is.
slots do you have?
I'm going to do a level 3, 2 level 3 slots and a level 2 slot for
Jesus Christ.
this
Okay.
right here.
All right, and then that's.
And then I'm gonna bonus action my lightning right
Yeah.
there. And the
Yeah.
lightning hits everything within 5 feet, so it should hit both of those
And they both fail their save.
for
And
Wait,
then
wouldn't that hit Grant too?
that.
No. Okay. So real quick, because I got to make sure. So this was just pure rolls, right? 3d8. What's that? All right. So
The top one is piercing. So
No,
the bite is piercing and the claw is slashing.
no, that's fine. It's just the way that we calculate crits. I need to max the dice. So
Oh, right.
your first bite is a d8, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So it's 8.
It's 24.
Sorry. It becomes a little bit difficult. So it's 8, and then you did a 3rd level smite, so that's 3d10. Yes.
Yep.
All right, so 8 to 38 plus, so an additional 38 damage, and then you did another 8 plus another
Yep.
30. So 38 plus 38 is 76. Now you just straight up obliterate this thing. You just destroyed it because we didn't even add your plus 6 radiant and your plus this and all of it. This thing is gone. You just like dive through it and just like this is a swirling death ball machine shred that's gone.
I'm really glad to be back in the swamp, guys. I feel in my element, and life is good. Life is good in the swamp. It's raining. Yeah.
God damn. And yeah, these things are just yeah. And those other things took a decent chunk just from the lightning, and it just kind of coursed through it. Like your lightning bolt came from the side, hit this number 4, and went straight to number 3, and or what would have been number 3, but it was already shredded. That is, dude, you did over 100. You did 120 something damage.
I mean, he did had to spend a bunch of shit, but still.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, I
amazing.
used 3 spell slots for it.
No, yeah, into the 3rd level spell slots. It's that was amazing. That was so cool. And you could have even spent the inspiration on one of those crits to do another.
Yeah, 8 plus the d8.
Yeah. All right, that was amazing.
Ow.
Yeah. So real quick, I guess the most intense visual would be for Al. Al, you see quite literally 20 feet up in the air, Allosaur just tuck his wings in and then just sploosh into this entity and then just basically anime raptor style spinning like a death roll inside of it, just clawing, kicking. And you see this green yellow energy on his claws, on his teeth, and then just emerge out of it and just start running towards the other one.
He spear bombs the lightning.
And Al just goes,
Yeah,
Nani?
Nani?
And then I'll just bring my claws up and stroke my feather beard.
Al's only thought is, yeah, he doesn't need my help. He's fine.
Shit, that is amazing. Okay. All right, cool. Rock. As you just
Brock, where are you?
Yeah, he's like, oh, I'll see you guys later.
You hear it threateningly. Rock, where are you?
Yeah.
it would just been screeching and Dynauticing.
But it's in Japanese, and then in subtitles that just appear in front of you, it says, Rock, where are you?
Having witnessed what I just witnessed, and seeing everybody surrounding the one that's left, I'm just gonna move over to here, sit down, and munch on a ration.
Smart man.
Our man.
Saving his spell
Mhm.
slots
I mean,
for when
you
it
do-
matters most.
You do have a pipe. You just kind of.
Oh yeah, you know what else? I'm gonna just smoke my pipe. Yep, that's
There you
way better.
Oh, Adam,
You're supposed to
the
Officially-
swamp belly
Like,
did
you
get
guys got this.
boosted
Cal,
out of
that
the
was
turn
really
order.
cool. Do it again.
Hmm.
It is the swamp elemental's turn. Don't forget, because you.
Yeah. I got you because I deleted it. Yeah. So I'll you fall prone as you start smoking your pipe. Yeah, and then so swamp elemental goes before this. He will. I mean, he's still here. Let's see if he recharge.
Swim away.
No, he's just gonna start pummeling. Yeah, Davis, you're the one that pummeled him the
Yeah,
most.
man. Bring it.
Natural one,
I hit him for 2 damage. Come on.
and I rolled a natural one, and then I rolled an 18. So the 18 is definitely gonna hit.
Hits for sure.
Yeah. It's kind of poopy. 8 bludgeoning damage total.
Got it. Ooh,
And then it is going to. What's its intelligence? 5? It's going to start to try to submerge itself into the water.
AOO?
See ya.
Can we-
AOO
3
from
different
all.
AOOs, right?
Yeah. So Grant,
No quarter.
Davis, and Calsor, you can
Grant
all.
doesn't have a reaction back yet, I don't think.
Oh, that's right. Yep. Turned to not.
Oh, as I spent it on it.
Yeah.
You say I have any reaction, Adam?
Yes, you do have your reactions.
Oh no, I could have shot him with the guided bolt and actually did damage.
Yeah, Davis, you
But I
definitely.
will wave to him. as he
Calsor, you
tries
definitely
to-
hit. Hold another. So now we hit 10 slashing.
Oh.
Are you pushing it further, Davis?
Oh, that's a good question. Let me
or
see how it's
kinda-
read. Because it's.
Because you
I can
move
follow
it, but
it.
it can still. Yeah, so like you can basically take a little bit of movement away from it, but it still moves, right?
Right. Yeah, so what could I like maybe move it back towards us in some way? Probably not, right?
Yeah. So okay. So no. I mean. So okay. So it's 10 feet, and then it hits the water, and then it still has about 40 feet of movement in the water. So when you hit it, you kind of pull it back one.
Yeah, and then I'll
And
and then I'll move
continue.
into that space. Well,
Yeah.
the space that I moved it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Rock is smoking his pipe. Grant. If you want to, we can retroactively use that D20 roll above if you wanted to do something with that since it's your turn now.
No. Nope.
Okay.
I'll just move up to. I guess I have water walking.
Yeah.
So I'll just run up to him and smack him with the hammer, and then I'll smack him with the spiritual hammer.
Yeah,
I
you have
like
enough movement. Yep. 5, 10, 15, 20. And then you have enough movement. Oop.
a regular weapon attack.
Nice.
Ooh,
Yeah,
bow.
Jesus. Nice tonight. You guys,
Get him.
I like it. You guys are critting. And again, Davis, as I said, a deadly encounter.
Oh.
Oh, holy.
It's, okay. Well, it's fine. It worked out anyways. So
Oh, yeah. It
8.
maxed.
So
So
16 on
8
top
total,
of
I
that.
guess, to him.
Yes.
Well, no, 16 total.
No, I included the deadly dice, but I rolled an 8 on it
Oh,
anyway,
okay.
so it actually worked out perfectly.
Nice.
Yep.
So your normal damage is 1d8. Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, you give it a good crack, and you're starting
And
to
then
like
the
find a
spiritual weapon.
thing. Yeah. Watch you roll another natural 20.
No.
Ooh. Unfortunately,
Can't
the
see it,
spiritual
it's fine.
weapon goes.
Sploosh.
Yeah, and it hits again, and it just kind of splooshes off.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right. Davis followed by Al, followed by Marb.
Tweak. Flankaroony, full greater
Uh,
weapon
1, 2,
master.
3,
Yeah, I think it's 5 spaces, right?
Yep, you're good.
All right.
All right.
Full,
well,
full greater weapon master. That hits 17 and a 3.
Yes, that definitely hits.
Yeah. So that's gonna be 16 slashing.
Okay. Yep.
And one more. Full greater weapon. Oop, that's off the table. Oh, that's a 20 though. So haha. I crit again. I'll
Oh,
roll the
nice,
second one
okay.
just to see if I get 2 20s. No, 20 and a 15.
Oh, that's fine.
So this is gonna be 21 plus whatever I roll on the d10. So 3,
Alright.
so 24 total.
Oh yeah, well, that's the one hit.
That's the second damage.
What was the first damage?
It was
Sorry.
16, I think.
Then yeah, you actually you get it. It's
Nice.
you kind of again in that similar style where you kind of rushed aggressively with like your glaive kind of held in one arm behind your back, and you're kind of running up and you kind of carve it, and it just as you do slash it, it sits there for a moment and it kind of lurches up as if it's going to do something, and then it just kind of.
Yeah, the first one I want to say, like, as I'm running, I've got the glaive kind of held out to the side, and then I just like swing around to slash, like a horizontal slash, and then the second one kind of a top-down slash to finish it.
Nice, yeah. And then as like the water kind of as Rock is kind of sitting there smoking his pipe, and the water kind of just gently brushes up against his feet, his toesies. Calisor, you're up in the air, kind of observing. A few moments pass.
I'd like to walk up to Rock and tell him, I'm tired of being eaten. Care to share?
It's been a long
Next
day.
to him.
What does that feel like? It looks so weird. Like, are you all right?
It's like drowning, but worse.
Do you need any heals?
Yeah, but I just need to catch my breath first.
I'll have Pebble come sit on Damon's shoulder. She's like, Pebble, come cheer up, Al.
Oh, I forget your beak is so many colors. Magnificent.
Pebbles right here.
And then I'll just kind of whisper, Pebble, even loud enough for Al to hear. I'll be like, Pebble, eat Al.
Al is gonna dash this way. Hey, I think that bird is Simon.
Yeah, we knew that.
Ability Simon confirmed.
You knew that?
Yeah.
How come nobody told me?
We just keep him around so he's not doing other bad things. Go get your ball.
So I have a really good analogy of what, however, with wings. If you guys remember that arcade game, Primal Rage,
Yeah.
that is what Calisor did. He literally was Talon from Primal Rage and just spinning and slashing and kicking and.
I think if I did the math right, I did 160 damage.
Magical damage too, so it's not even halved.
So that's what it's like to have a paladin in the party. FYI, they go on a crit streak.
Good.
All right, victory is yours. You have discorporated the water entities that have emerged from this little stream that cuts through this portion of.
Are there any remains or anything like that, or it's just like nothing?
Absolutely not. Like you're kind of looking and searching. It just as if there's not even like a core or anything. Like you're trying to search for something. Nothing. And Rock, as you've been kind of saying,
Calisor, have you ever encountered anything like this in the swamps?
I will say, Cal, just for your net. Similar, yes. There's so much magic just in Deeproot. This can happen. So, and then Rock, you kind of come to that same conclusion as you're sitting there, kind of smoking your pipe. Just magic interacting with nature, and yeah.
Shall we press onward?
Yeah, it is probably at this point, because you guys got a super early start, it's probably just around noon at this point for you guys. When I actually think about it. Okay, I want to show you real quick. Let me just zoom and grab all of you. I'm not going to get rid of the lighting, but if we do this, you can see, probably, hopefully, if it doesn't flag, there's a little stream of water up here. And that's where the other guy came from.
Ah, yeah.
The fourth. Yeah.
Dad, sure.
Yeah. Oh. It was all on the map.
Nice.
Yep, yep.
Okay.
There's only one thing, and I'll let you guys know that you didn't run into. Well, there's a few of these. There's a couple man-eater plants just in certain bushes, but none of y'all stepped in them.
Oh, glad.
Oh, that's just great.
Al will find him.
Yeah, exactly. Al, do you want to go look at that?
I'm gonna be sitting next to Rock. Like, I swear, if I get eaten one more time, today,
Marv, you were
I'm walking out of the full
away
swamp.
from one.
Oh, Jesus.
Marv
Christ.
was extremely close to one,
Oh,
and none of y'all got close to the other one on this map. But I was just kind of like, okay,
this
yeah. Well, they're a thing.
And they
Yeah,
blend in really well.
Yeah, their designs blended really well.
We're gonna be exploring some random sewer in some random city, and there's gonna be a man-eater plant that just pops out of nowhere and eats one of us.
And it's gonna get Al.
for
Definitely.
the rest of the campaign, I was exclusively looking for man-eater plants on the walk.
So, because you guys have successfully defeated, the water elementals, I basically the stat block so you can kind of see, kind of understand. Hey, y'all did good. Y'all did very good. That blind was just,
That was good.
I mean, that's what allowed the crits to happen. So, flush.
Why do I learn to swim like that?
So, with
The water
that-
walking actually was pretty helpful too, to be honest.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, actually, no. Technically, y'all are still concentrating on Hunter's Mark for an hour.
Also, just for fun, while Blink is going, I'm just occasionally being like, "Whoop, see you guys."
Yeah. Like the next minute, Davis is just like,
Oh, I'm over here now.
Damn it, Davis, not now.
I can't stop him.
I'm still tense.
So
I know you can't. Don't lie to me.
mm-hmm.
when he blinks, I'm going to pull out my chaotic crystal
Oh God.
and like walk around with it and see if it like senses him in another plane or not. Because it sees magic unseen,
Yeah.
and so I've actually been curious if it would sense phase spiders. So I'm gonna use this opportunity to see if it like senses any of that or not.
Grant would be kind of interested, I guess, in what Cal is sort of experimenting on. Just
Yeah,
kind
me
of
too. I kind of see Cal moving and follow him.
that crazy rock, Cal.
Do you tell Davis, like, are you coordinating this to make it easier, or?
After he goes off like the first time and then comes back, I'm just gonna be like, Davis, come here.
I blink
I-
over there.
Yeah.
This crystal like obviously does weird stuff with magic, and it like pulses different and like seems to sometimes be able to like see things. It could be some kind of like warning for stuff coming from a different like realm or something.
This is gonna fade in
So-
like 10 seconds, so hurry up.
Yeah, you should blink
Okay.
and walk
Boom,
in
like
a,
before you even say
straight
anything.
line. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Cal, for like the very immediate, like you sense Davis and you kind of sense like, he moves and you kind of like, you kind of follow the crystal and then no, like it's very limited, but yeah, for a second there you swore like he was like pulling you in this direction. Ooh,
Okay. Cool.
very small.
Yeah.
Very small. Yeah. Confirmed. Suspicions confirmed. But yeah, guys.
Did it work?
Yeah, kind of. Not for very long, but it definitely like could sense the direction that you walked for like just a moment.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right,
That was
man.
the thing you acquired that from the mill. You got
From
that
the mill. Yep. It's done some weird things. It's what like made Davis feel like throwing up and
Right.
made Al change into weird things
Don't
and
touch me.
yeah. Hey Al, has it been since like you started turning into weird things that you've been getting swallowed more?
Coincidence,
correlation
I
here,
think
Brett.
not.
You think that's something to do with it?
I need to get out of
100%.
this swamp ASAP.
100%. Al, think about it. That's
Barb.
exactly what happened.
Marb, what's an environment where things are smaller than us and won't eat me?
Okay, I heard this town. Davis knows about it. They
God
have
damn it,
a
that's what I
little.
was gonna say. That graveyard, I mean, little town.
They have a little town.
Honey
The little
mausoleum.
people.
Perfect. Okay, guys. As soon as we get there, I'm retiring. I'm tired of being eaten.
Good luck.
Thank you.
To the tower.
Until then, I trust y'all help me.
To the tower.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We got you.
So, with the storm still and the rain still coming down overhead, the Calisaur's storm cloud begins to dissipate. The rain continues, and you've now uncovered maybe a little bit of utility for the glass shard that you have. Pebble continues to fly forward, waiting for the group, fly forward, waiting for the group, fly forward, waiting for the group. And over the next course of, you guys can stop me, but day 2, 3, 4, you repeat the same process of, doing your best.
Eaten?
Yeah,
Killing water elementals, destroying deadly
Destroying
encounters.
elementals, yeah.
Based off certain things that we were, wanting to do checks on, and this is where I got to ask. It's 1 o'clock. Do we want to play a little bit longer? Are people getting tired? We did miss some time with me being on
I gotta
call.
be done.
Okay.
No problem.
Cool. So we'll just do a couple things just so it's concrete. While traveling, it's up to you guys if you wanted to use your torches. It would possibly make it a little bit faster travel on all those. But just the sum of the next 3 to 4 days.
We don't have to conserve on the evenings. I'm gonna grind up some silver and make some extra holy. Is it holy oil or holy water for the torches?
For the torches?
Were we able to make? Were we able to make the undead torch? No, that was the
torches
arrows.
with
Right?
man-eater
Never
plants.
mind.
Yeah. So the powdered silver is used in making holy oil or holy water. The holy or the censers. The water is then used with more silver to make the oil if you have the oil. So you have essentially all the components you need. We can.
Can we? Go ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was
You're
gonna
good.
say we have a bit of man-eater plant from the one we killed.
Yes.
We would need to dry it. Could we go about drying it as we travel so we can make more torches to replace the ones
Sure.
that we?
That's the thing. So
Yeah.
over
Good
the
idea.
next course of the next few days, we'll say it's about 4 days, unless if you guys say no, we wanted something else. You guys could even keep an eye out for man-eater plants, and you guys could find them. It has a coordinated effort as with this group. It will not be too difficult to take them down, right? If that is something you wish to do, I would say 3 of you can helm survival on that. Or nature. So I need 3. Well, no, I would need 1 nature, 1 survival, and 1 perception check. Whoever
Would
wants.
we be able to if I
I'd be
A
involved.
use
good
the-
perception.
I can do the nature.
And what was
I
the
put
other
like a
one?
magic.
Perception.
Sorry, people are talking over each other. So you're good. So nature, survival, perception first.
Okay, I'll
And
do
then we'll go to
survival.
16 for nature.
Okay. 11, 16.
I'll guidance one of
All
somebody.
right, Marb. So Marb will get the guidance on his perception. So Marb add a D4 on top of that. And if you're talking, Nico, we can't hear you. Okay, so 16, 16, 32. Okay, so yeah, you guys are able, as a group, to on the next 4 days to encounter a fair number of these man-eater plants, and you're starting to realize that they're there, they're everywhere. With the coordinated efforts of the groups, and using the first few times it was kind of rusty. You figured out a system, but then you guys actually got to it. You guys are able to harvest an additional, let's call it 60, 65. Let's say it's 65 pounds to go with the 22 pounds that you originally had. And you're able to then dry it down to, I would say, 50 pounds of dried man-eater plant. So
Nice.
over the course of the 4 days. As you guys are trekking and keeping an eye out for the undead, you are starting to realize that there are it's becoming they're starting to become activity. They're starting to be where you guys are walking and then stopping, waiting for like a group to kind of move by and then continuing your way. Calisor, as you're kind of keeping an eye out on, other tracks, you are starting to pick up on troll tracks. You are starting to pick up on a troll hunting party that is pushing forward. And even at one point, you see the aftermath of probably what was a troll hunting party just obliterating a pack of some undead. And Grant, you're reminded that one time where you were in the swamp and you happened to see a troll just blitz an undead and just push its head up against a tree and crush it.
Yeah.
The amount of animal life has started to lessen as you keep going. The colorscape, while still green, is not nearly as lush. There starts to be more grays incorporated, some more like reds and purples. The entire time you guys are camping, the hills are barren. Some life is coming to them. And you're starting to see more and more hills where you were starting to see 7 or so a day. Now you're starting to see 10. On the last day, you probably passed 15, 17 hills. And Davis is just marking everything as you guys are going. The rain has been on and off for the last couple of days. And I just have one other thing. I want to make sure I'm not forgetting any details, because you guys did mention a lot of things. Thankfully, with the rain, it has made it so that you guys have not had to deal with the biting insects and all that, because as Calisor, you're kind of traveling and looking for those natural remedies. These plants are not to be found. While because of how the nature is coming, there is a lot more light starting to come through and pierce through, as like the density of life of vegetation is definitely in the last day or so diminished greatly. It's still, gnarled and twisted and all that. And the ever-present Usnia are covering trees. And as you guys keep approaching, you can see that like where trees are starting to not have leaves anymore, but they're just being replaced by these clusters of these old, they basically, like, the best way I can explain them is they look like leafless mini shrubs or like bristling coral or thistle, right? And they're of these different like greens, these pale greens, these grayish purples, these grayish reds. It's kind of replacing what would be normally foliage. You guys are making good pace, good time, and Pebble seems to just be continuously driving y'all forward. And we'll end at a night of rest on 5 days out, or 4 days out technically. So it'll be 5 days. We'll be starting the next session on the 5th morning from where you guys have left off.